Hi, I'm David Humphreys with Carson Law Group. I want to wish our clients, friends, and colleagues all the best during these trying times. I hope you're all safe and well. Many of our clients are obviously experiencing fear and uncertainty. Even if you were well prepared for a slowdown, no one could have predicted the total immediate shutdown that occurred just a few weeks ago. You may not know how your business will continue to pay bills, make payroll, and no one knows how long this will last. What you probably need now, or will need very soon, is cash. Thankfully, the federal government stepped up to help with the recently enacted CARES Act. I want to tell you about the two main ways that small businesses can get much needed cash from the CARES Act. First, you can apply for economic injury disaster loans through the Small Business Administration. These are not new. They've always been available for natural disasters. However, this is the first time they're available nationwide due to a pandemic. And the CARES Act has incorporated some new, very favorable terms, which until now were not available in SBA disaster loans. So here's the basics. They're available to small businesses and nonprofits, which means generally up to 500 employees. The loan amounts are up to $2 million. Term is 30 years. The interest rates are 3.75% for small businesses and 2.75% for nonprofits. The first payment is deferred a full year. The CARES Act also expanded availability for these types of loans. Applicants are approved based solely on their credit score, not repayment ability, and no tax return is required. Loans for less than $200,000 can be approved without a personal guarantee. And you can apply even if you have another line of credit. And SBA is not requiring real estate collateral for these loans. Now here's the best part. You can get a $10,000 loan advance, which will not have to be repaid if it's used for certain things: payroll, paid sick leave, increased costs due to supply chain problems, mortgage or rent, or there's a catch-all, paying other obligations that you're struggling with due to revenue loss. You can get this $10,000 cash advance even if you don't qualify for additional loan funds. Applications for these economic disaster loans and the $10,000 cash advance are submitted directly through SBA's website, which currently says the $10,000 will be available within 3 days of a successful application. Now, the second main way that the CARES Act can help support your small business is through the Paycheck Protection Loan Program. Again, this is a loan program to small businesses. It's also available to self-employed, sole proprietors, and independent contractors. These are SBA-backed loans that you obtain through your local lenders. Loan amounts are up to the lesser of $10 million or 2.5 times your average monthly payroll costs. Loan terms are up to 10 years. Maximum interest rate is 4%. And here's the kicker. Like the $10,000 cash advances under the Economic Disaster Loan Program, these paycheck protection loans can be forgiven if the money is used for certain things: payroll, rent, utilities, or group health insurance or other employee health care costs. However, you will need to be careful. For the loans to be forgiven, you must maintain the same average number of employees for the first 8 weeks following loan origination. And if you don't meet this requirement, the amount forgiven will be reduced. You can also incur additional reductions if you cut compensation for employees who make under $100,000. So, the loan amount will be 2.5 times average monthly payroll cost. This average monthly payroll cost is calculated using the 1-year period prior to making the loan. It includes wages for employees making up to $100,000. It also includes expenses for paid sick leave, health insurance, retirement plan contributions, and state and local tax assessments. So here's an example. Say your annual payroll is $1 million and you spend $200,000 on sick leave, health insurance, retirement plan, contributions, etc. So your average monthly payroll cost is $1.2 million divided by 12, $100,000. You would then multiply that $100,000 times 2.5, so your loan amount, which again can be forgiven, would be $250,000. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce has issued some helpful guidance on this Paycheck Protection Loan Program. I'll link to it with my contact information below. It includes a step-by-step calculation of your average monthly payroll cost and your resulting loan amount. It also has a checklist that will help you prepare to meet with your local lender to apply for one of these loans. Small businesses can begin applying on April 3rd, and self-employed sole proprietors and independent contractors can begin applying on April 10th. So both of these programs under the CARES Act, the Economic Injury Disaster Loss Program, and it's $10,000, and the Paycheck Protection Loan Program can provide a significant boost if your business is struggling. Demand for these loans will be high, so apply as soon as possible. I've personally gone through the process to apply for an economic injury disaster loan within the past week. And it was frankly difficult. It took the better part of a day. SBA's website kept crashing. I had to go back and forth to my records to upload files and that type of thing. So be prepared to be patient when applying for the economic injury disaster loan. If you're not sure whether you need one of these loans, I would encourage you to go ahead and apply. They're working capital loans. You're under no obligation to take them if you're approved, and there are no guarantee fees, servicing fees, or prepayment fees. Also, you can apply for both types of loans as long as they're used to cover different expenses. Good luck in acquiring the funding you need to get through this difficult time. There will be numerous issues and questions as these loan programs roll out, and the attorneys at Carson Law Group are here to help. If you need assistance with your loan applications or have any other questions, feel free to message or email me at the links below.